Not a terribly hard enemy, though. The worst part about him is its attack leaves a lingering electric field which will passively damage you at a surprisingly high rate. Alright, we're just about halfway done. It's 12 Colossus in total. That was like my 6th or 7th.
You are not despair. I will reach the core and seize kill the walls. Who come you want to?
This one is actually kind of a fun one. And by fun, I mean fun as spelled like Fucked. This is one of my least favorites. It's got the similar issue to the fourth one, where you've got to lure it to a specific spot to open it up so you can have a chance to get on top of it. You don't have potentially too much time to take advantage of the opening, and while you're luring it around, you have to be on aggro. You have to be on aggro because if you're not, he will hit you with very powerful damaging attacks. We'll need the sword and bow for this. There's a shrine all the way down there, but kinda not worth going for. Not since where I need to go is this way anyways. And also there's a shrine over here. Technically over there, but this is close. Alright, Lizzie, where are you at? Didn't see or hear you around the bottom, so up we go. I think he's just above me. Yep, there he is. Unfortunately, he's on a side that I'm going to have be a little hard-pressed to hit because Wander here is right-handed when it comes to aiming. So I guess I'm just going to have to wait, hope that he moves into a spot I can hit. Come on, buddy. Knock him off. Damn it. Well, I got him down here, so if I just slow walk, I should be able to get a good shot in on him. Got it. Thank you for the gift. Yeah, those lizards can be a little tricky sometimes. But the more I get of those, the better stamina I get. The better stamina I get, slightly easier time I have dealing with these guys. Alright, so we need to get over there. So, as y'all could probably assume, based on how many there are, the geysers play a large part in this fight. Hey there, fuckaboo. So this hulking tortoise of a monstrosity is by far my least favorite. Because even if you're mechanically good at this, one, you need to pretty well much hold... Yeah, that's why you have to be on aggro. You have to hold L2 to keep a active eye on them. And lure them specifically over to a geyser. And getting them to stop just on the geyser is a lot more tricky than what you think it is. And you need to do it while the geyser is still going. If you get him just on the geyser like I did there, where he definitely still got kind of janked up by the geyser, you can sort of keep him on it by forcing him to rise up and dip down. There we go. So once we've got him appropriately on the geyser, so he's staggered, those little moss bits on his feet become available to shoot. Once you shoot both of them, jump. Once you shoot both of them, you'll be able to knock them over. And after knocking them over, run around to the other side and we can climb up. We need to get up past his stomach before he rolls back over. Thankfully, there's only one spot we have to worry about hitting, but just getting him to become potentially vulnerable is a little tricky, and you gotta be very careful as he flips over like this. He can just straight yeet you off. I highly recommend, as he's flipping over, just holding the R2 button. If you can clip the ledge as you fall onto his main shell proper, you're kind of fine. You'll be kind of fine because you're holding onto a ledge, which makes it so you're guaranteed to not be tossed off. But yeah, the worst part of it is just getting him over a fucking geyser, which he can be surprisingly difficult to do. Thankfully, I got it relatively quickly. Alright, one more good hit, and I've got it. Worst Colossi in the game? Done. Nice. The Colossus itself isn't terrible to defeat. Once you get on him, you're pretty much set. It's damn near impossible to get flung off if you're, you know, just paying attention. But it's the getting on him part that's the problem. I've had attempts